Using AE here. Thanks for all the likes that the video got. Even though I haven't even uploaded it yet. I'm recording this like right after I did part 1. Things that I forgot to mention. I'm not going to use it in this OCE, but optics compensation, I have a tutorial on that too. It's a really good thing to use for both feeds and trick shots, but I'm not going to use it in this one. And it worked on the OCE a little bit, and I want to go over what I did over here. So I'll show you guys what I got. Let's fit up to 100. Those like flashes, I made that in I guess a few minutes. Basically what I did was I made actually I'm gonna make a new composition, and instead of 1280 I multiplied that by 4, so I got like 5120 I think. I'm gonna double check. 1280 times 4, 5120. Yep. Alright, so after that, what I did was I went to layer, new solid, and I just made it 1280 by 720. That's how big the clip is gonna be, and I just made 4 of these. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna copy my positioning down to 1800 to 2048. And what this will do is it will hold up. Position here, 3080. So 3080. I'll explain after I do it. I'll duplicate that, and positioning for this will be God dog it, which one? Okay, so which ones have I done so far? Okay, I've done that one. So I'll go up here and I'll go 1330. And then I will duplicate that one, and I'll go here to the orange one, and it'll be 3080. Positioning 3080. And then what we're going to do is we're going to look up fill. I'm going to drag it on all of these, so I'm going to highlight all of them. And drag on. It didn't work. Whatever. What we're going to do is, why we did that is we want it to be, you can say bigger, so that we can kind of position scale it. You'll understand later if you don't understand right now. I'm kind of bad at explaining this. Make that yellow. Make this green. And I'll make this one purple. Alright, so that works, but what we're gonna do now is go to composition 1, and I'm just gonna keep the flash grid that I have, but we're gonna scale it to the position, you could say. So I'm gonna just make markers because it'll save us some time. When you want it to stay, or the markers represent like when you want it to switch and when you want it to finish switching. So I want to start switching here. We're only going to use 3 because that's what the song wants. And yeah, alright, and it'll start right here. So we're going to delete all of our positioning keyframes. And so what you're going to want to make is you're just going to want to have it on one of the colors. So after I finish RAM previewing it, you want to have it on orange first, and then when we get to this marker, so this right here was the first base hit, so we're going to make a keyframe. We're going to go to the second marker. That's when it like changes, so we're going to change it going up, so we'll get to the blue. or whatever colors that you made. I made it like this, and you want it to be perfect. Alright, then we're going to go to the second bass hit that you get. Of course, this might vary for each song, so if you want to do an OCE to this song, I'll put a link to it and you can download it. There we go. And then I just had it cut off right here, right when he scoped in. And then what I did on top of that was I went to my original clip and look up CC late burst. And on each one of these markers I had it burst light, and at the very beginning. So every time the bass hit, I just had it have a light burst. So I had one right here, right here, and then yeah, so try to figure it out. So it looks pretty good so far. I'm sorry if I'm rushing this, but I mean this has to be really quick. So after that I'm gonna look up optics compensation. And I'll just drag it onto the clip right here. When he's scoped in, reverse lens distortion and keyframe it at 0. Go forward 1 frame and bring it up to like 100, 110. And we're gonna go forward to like 37, and we're gonna bring it back down to 0. So it'll give us this really cool kind of effect where right after he shoots, it'll kind of like be zoomed in and it'll come back out, and it looks pretty cool. And we can have more flashes over here after he's done. I kind of just feel like copying and pasting what I had before. Yeah, well, that's what I'm probably going to do if it works. Copy. Right when he shoots. I'm going to see if this works. Hopefully it will, but most likely it won't. It does. I'm surprised. And then I'll just copy my warps down. So I'll just go to my warp setting of what I had earlier. I'll copy and paste. And I don't want to have the blocks right. Oh yeah, I didn't. That's right. And then right here and paste them on again. Alright, so this should be good. I'll RAM preview this again. And that looks pretty good. I'm trying to think of other stuff that we can add. I can probably add a twitch right when he shoots. So I'll split the layer right here. Split, and I will go twitch. Just drag on a twitch right here, and I will go make the speed like 10. I'll enable some blur. I won't enable lock though. Slide and light, and I will go to the blur and I'll bring it down to like 20 because I don't want to have it at a lot. I'll go to the light. I'll have it at like 30. And I'll go to the slide, and I'll have the RGB at like 20-ish, and then the slide at like 30. And what we're going to do is we're going to keyframe both of these at 110, go forward to like 36, maybe a little more. We'll just bring it down to 0, both of them. So we'll have this kind of like, that looks really freaking awesome. Slide, I can also, on top of that, I can probably add a, right when he shoots, we're going to scale it up, because you'll see what I'm going to do. 110, we'll go to 37, and we'll bring it down to 100 again. And then at here, we're going to position wiggle it, so go here, keyframe, and you've probably seen this tutorial before, but I go to my wiggler, 35, 30, jagged, apply, and just shake it around so it kind of adds to the slide of the Twitch. So it looks pretty cool, and of course this is only the actual clip. I will be doing other stuff too, but I think for the actual OCE, even though it's rushed, I'm not going to do the build-up. I'm going to only do the actual clip. So I'll enable our CC, and then all this time beforehand can be used for motion tracking, like what I've shown you. You can have your intro there, and yeah. So I think I've covered everything. This is awkward. I expect this to be like 3 parts. What more can I do? Can I sync to this? Oh. We'll go to layer, new adjustment layer. We'll label this transform. Doesn't matter if it's above or below actually. So just look up transform on distort, drag it on. We'll scale this to like 105, and then we'll do the rotation. Alt click on rotation, wiggle 2,4, and then on the position, alt click it, wiggle 2,10. I think this should be fine. It'll just create a wiggle, and it looks pretty cool. So yeah, this was my OCE kind of basic breakdown. Part 2. The flashes are freaking huge on here though. So I'm going to go to opacity and crank it down to 50. So this looks pretty good. Oh yeah, last thing that I would like to do is I'm going to make this a 3D layer. So make that a 3D layer right here, and then go to rotation, and I'm going to keyframe the Y rotation at 180, so that after it's done twitching and stuff, I'm gonna Twixtor it right here. Twixtor Pro, drag on my Twixtor. Make sure you oh wait, no, I already have one on. Never mind. Go to your Twixtor. Keyframe the speed at 100. Go forward like 5 frames and put it to like 2. And then after that, you can just like transition it out. So I'll do like jaw, CC jaws. And then completion 0, go to 38, and it is at 100. And then you can have something under here. But I'm running out of time, so I gotta go. I'll upload the final product right after this tutorial, after it gets like 25 likes. So like it up and peace out.